Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the 2016 Twin Cities Film Fest, hosted by the Shops at West End and the beautiful Showplace Icon Theater. So we are here on a very special Twin Cities-sponsored red carpet interview with these three gentlemen representing their film Sweetland, and a couple of great things just happened. One, this was an anniversary spotlight of Sweetland. It premiered just over around 10 years ago. You're back showing the film again, and also we had a very special award and award winner here receiving the North Star Award tonight. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Ali, I'll start with you. What's it like to have such an amazing reception for your film 10 plus years later?
It's great. It was great to have the reception when it first came out. I think a lot of films don't get that. And then we watched it sort of live on in the hearts of audiences. And like I said, when it first premiered, I went in the back of the theater and I thought, it's really the audience's film, right? They're really completing it. And that's what's been so beautiful, is they own it and they've carried it for the last decade. And I think they'll carry it to the next decade.
I want to come back and talk more about that. Tim, thank you for being here. Thank you for accepting this award with us. What is it like for you to see and be a part of the film again after 10 years?
I love this movie, and I love the guys who made it, and I think it's like an open heart, this movie, and so I'm just thrilled to visit it again.
Perfectly put. Will, a short story that came to life as a feature film. Tell us about that. Tell us about your experience 10 years later with it.
Well, this movie is the people's movie now. It has a life of its own, and we couldn't be happier about the longevity. This movie is not going to go away.
No, absolutely, a common thread. So, Ali, I've got to ask you, we are so proud to be able to call Sweetland ours as a Minnesota film. It's part of the Twin Cities Film Fest. Can you talk about bringing your film here and shooting it in Minnesota, what that was like?
Well, I lived here. I mean, I'm a Minnesota guy, and it grew out of Will Weaver's story. He's a Minnesota guy. My family is from here, and it was it's what needed to happen. It's what needed to happen. I know, producers talk about, well, let's go to Winnipeg because we get tax credits or whatever, but it came from the energy that's here.
Yes. Tim, can you share with us a little bit about why this film meant so much to you, why this role was one that stayed so deep within you for this long?
I think the movie's about actual things. I think the movie is about the courage it takes people to embrace their own emotions, and the limited amount of time we have to do that in. And in that way, it's a celebration of life and love. That sounds terrible. It sounds like some cheesy thing, but they wrote an incredible thing.
Yeah. Will, can you talk about the inspiration for the story?
Well, it is a Midwest story, but it's a universal story, and I think Ali brought out the theme of immigration. That never stops. It's a different group, but they have the same problems. They have language, they have culture, assimilation. So that's why this movie is going to continue on.
Those themes. Can you comment about being here again tonight? You just went through a really emotional and fantastic Q&A after the film. There was so much great participation with it. What's your experience with the Twin Cities Film Fest been?
This is it, and it's been fantastic. It was a homecoming. A lot of families here, a lot of friends are here, a lot of people worked on the film. It's a great way to share the energy again.
I think we're all looking forward to the Sesquicentennial screening.
Yes,
which will be really lovely.
And hopefully I'll be here getting to speak with you again. As part of an anniversary screening of Sweetland, I'm your host tonight, Doug Sidney, with these three extremely talented gentlemen. You're going to continue to see work from them. They were nice enough to be with us here at the 2016 Twin Cities Film Fest. We're going to see you again. Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you.